Hello everyone. Welcome to Never Done Projects Live. Rules are no religion, no politics, no controversial subjects, just positive vibes and happy times. Mad. Any fuck way. Is a project ever really done? Like, subscribe, comment, become a member in the office and out by the road, only $4.99 a month. Remember, it ain't gay if you got socks on.
Redneck Wolf said a country boy will survive. That's right. Hello, hello. GT Fanboy says hello. Have you ever listened to Die Hard by Kenny Lamar from Morrowind and Big Step? If I have, I didn't know who the name was. I do listen to a lot of music, so I don't know. I don't know the things. The artists. I'm not good with names and actors and artists and stuff like that. Allie Brad said, "Hey Pops, hey Allie Brad, how you doing today? Hope you're doing well." I don't quite have my chair right. Let's see, good, and yeah, I'm doing absolutely phenomenal. I've another day in the history books, and we got a little bit more wiring done on the trailer, so it's all coming together now. The little stuff is taking a little longer than I expected, but it's coming together. Let's see, Redneck Wolf said it's because being a country boy is then better than a city girl. Like, yeah, I don't think I want much to do with the cities, to be honest with you. I like my personal space. I don't like cities. Hugh says hello. Randy, how you doing, Hugh? And GT Fanboys, you should play It's All Good Songs. Yeah, I think you'll like it. I'll have to if I remember or Randy comes in in time, I'll get him to look it up. He's my Google search. Hugh says hello, GT. 10 people in here, 5 thumbs up. Y'all don't forget to hit that like button for me, please. You said hello, Redbeck. Let's see. Redneck says city boys are simple. It's disrespectful to country boys. Sims, yeah. Hugh says hello, Ellie Brat. Hi, Pop, says Grandma. Hello, Grandma. How did your live do? Did it end up doing good? I did let it play the whole time. Went out there and worked on the trailer. When I come back, you were going off. Redneck says hi to Grand. And hello, guys. Happy Wednesday. Hello. Definitely not Mr. Rich says nerd. Grandma says hi, GT. GT Fanboy says hi. And Grandma says great. Thank you, Pop. So you're welcome. Like I said, we all try to help each other out. You said thank you, Grandma, and had a really great live. Yes, Grandma had a really great live. Definitely not Mr. Rich said nerd. Hey, Grandma says hi, Daniel. Redneck Wolf said huge salute to everyone in the chat. That's right. Salute to everyone. Carlos, what's up, y'all? Pops, hello, Carlo. Had a couple drop off, 9, 8 thumbs up. Grandma says, hi, big boy toys. Hugh says, man, I have a red mud in my engine. Mud daubers got me. Really? Hugh says, hi, hello, Carlo. Carlos says, hello, Grandma. You said engine has come completely apart. Dang, I hate that. But maybe it's for the maybe it's for best. I don't know. Maybe when it goes back, it'll fire up and go. Carlos, what's up? You said to clean everything. I guess, I ain't never thought about it. I always wondered why everybody put plastic over it when they're doing it, but I guess that would be why. To keep things from getting in it. I ain't even never thought about a dirt dauber doing that. Redneck says, any trolls or Sims need to be banned ASAP. Well, to be honest with you, I don't like trying to ban them or anything. Sometimes they come along and be good people, but I don't know why people decide they want to try to start crap, but some people do. You said I loosened my rear main cap and she loosened up. Scared said, do you like movies about gladiators? I like all kinds of movies. Green Dog says, hey man, can I work on the railroad but still smoke meth on my own time? I wouldn't do it at work. Nope. And if you've done it like 6 months prior, when they take hair samples, so if you do any kind, they'll know. They can dissect what you've had 6 months ago, 8 months ago, maybe longer. You said I left it open when I knew better. Staying off of the grid said, good night, gay bearded homosexuals. Have a wonderful night. See you, buddy. Grandma said, I stopped the live because my sugar is low and I'm going to eat something. I'm here but making something to eat. All right, Grandma, you take care of yourself now. Redneck Wolf said, you're better than me, brother. You have my respect. Well, thank you. You said, no bearded homos is, so it must be you. Green Dog said, man, that sucks. I wish I could work as an engineer. Choo-choo. Well, if you play that hard, you gotta find other jobs, I guess, because there's some out there that don't allow it. Olivia says, hi, old man. Hello, Olivia. You said, hi, hello, Olivia. Grandma said, but I'm going to leave you on, Pops. All right, thank you. Olivia says, I'm being tortured. I'm sorry. You said, choo-choo. Olivia says, hey, you, definitely not Mr. Rich. Says, Daddy, do you smoke? I do not. Grandma said, hi, Olivia. Olivia says, hi, Grandma. Nope, I never picked up that nasty habit. Smoke, dip, chew, nothing like that. Don't drink. All I do is cuss and drive fast, and I don't do a lot of the drive fasting anymore. Olivia says, they put me on a strict diet. Oh, no. Daddy with the capital D said, hello, hello. Hello, Juddy. How you doing, buddy? My Juddy buddy. Jane said, hey, Pops. Hello, Jane. Jane said, hi, Justin. Daryl said, I didn't get the engine back in. Little bird couldn't just get the energy. Believe me, when that shit jumps on you, that's the reason. Like I said, I don't like honey, but that's the reason I keep taking honey in my my coffee every day. Because I would not drink coffee, especially in the summertime, if it wasn't because it helped me with the allergies. That honey, that 2 teaspoons of honey every day, keeps me from having the bad outbreaks and the having to get Kenalog shots. Since I started doing that honey, I've not had to have a Kenalog shot. I do still take a pill every day for my allergies, but it's nothing like it used to be. Jane says, hi, Olivia. Olivia said, I was about to eat some sunflowers, but it's just too much sodium. You said, hello, Jane. Grandma says, hi, Mac. Olivia says, hi, Jane. You said, hello, Daryl. Grandma says, hi, Mac, and hi, Jane. You said, sometimes it just has to stop. Yeah. Lotus says, hello, Lotus. Auto Passion says, hello, Never Done Projects, and waving, hello. Daryl says, I've never had allergies, and this is kicking my rump. Yes, it jumps on you. I remember, I forget when this actually started hitting me. I was somewhere around in the 40s. I never had allergies. Getting up hay, riding motorcycles, nothing ever bothered me. But by golly, the year it got on me bad. Grandma says, hi, Lotus. Olivia says, ooh, it's Lotus. Daryl says, hi, all. Sorry for the blanket, hi. Sid Drawing says, just Doodles request a comment. All right. My pick is the same as the channel, Just Doodles. See what you talking about. Got some good drawings there. You do that? You're a pretty good artist there. That looks nice. Awesome. Lotus says, ooh, a rat. Hi, Grandma. And what's up, Daryl? Said Lotus. And Sid Drawings showing prayer hands. Lotus said, hi, Jane. Jane says, hi, Lotus. And Jane says, hi, Grandma. And hi, Daryl. Looking for something I can kind of snack on a little bit. Libby said, ooh, hooker number 2. Getting kind of hungry, to be honest with you. Let's see. Minnie said, Maximin, your draws, flip them inside out and get an extra day out of them. That's right. No use of washing so many clothes. Sid Drawings to inspire all who love to create to help me create my comic one day. We love to help inspire people. Like I said, you got some beautiful drawings. Redneck says, hi, y'all. Hello, Redneck, and howdy, y'all. Lotus says, you can't afford me. Jane said, Daryl, do you have a premiere? He said he turned it into a video instead of a premiere. He still wasn't feeling good. Sid Drawings is praying. Olivia said, Boggy's money can do. Madison said, hello, Madison. Jane said, hey, Maddie. Daryl said, no, I should feel up to it tomorrow, though. It's a regular video. Lotus says, no, I'm 10 mile a minute. Redneck said, Madison, I saw you on another live earlier. Olivia says, you have a high standard. Daryl said, member videos have been dropping public every day at noon, too. Madison said, first live I've been in today. All right, I'll settle for 2 meal and an 8 ball, said Lotus. Lotus said, hi, Madison. Lewis said, I bet you'd lower that price if Boggy asked you. Madison said, hey, Lotus, and hey, Jane. And hey, Daryl. All from Madison. Thank you, Madison, for the support. I do appreciate it. Olivia said, God has Boggy actually tried 8-ball. I have to ask him later. Lou said, no, I don't think so, Olivia. Lou said, how strong is 8-ball? Question mark. Lotus says, and I haven't touched in 17 years. I've heard people say it, Olivia, but I have no idea what the hell an 8-ball is. I've heard people talk about it, but I have no idea what it is. I know it's drugs, but that's about all I know. I'm a boring man, I guess. Lotus said cocaine is a hell of a drug. Oh, is that what it is, cocaine? Amber says hi. Hello, Amber. Olivia said, wait, I thought 8-ball was a liquor as well. Well, I have no idea. Five five zero. Remember, President Trump legalized weed and voting? Did he? I didn't know that. Who told you that, Willis? Amber said, sorry, I'm kind of late. That's fine, Amber. We ain't been on here very long at all. We worked right up to about 8 o'clock on the trailer. Matter of fact, Randy's still out there on the trailer getting everything tidied up and shutting up everything. He was wiring up another plug-in for the water pumps. It's all coming together, though. Lotus said in the hood, they called Old English 8-ball of Old E. Hazel said, Pops. Hello, Hazel. Livy said, so it is a liquor. Lotus said, Old E is malt liquor is stronger than beer, but tastes like poop. James said, I always thought 8-ball was cocaine. It was when I was running around. Evidently, I really lived a boring life because, like I said, I knew that I'd heard about it, but I didn't know exactly what it was. Neck wound, Charlie. That's that. I just don't like it every time I read that. And Lotus says it's a beer still made from hops. It is, Jane. Let me see see if I've looked at this channel before. Oh, yeah. 11 subscribers, 2 videos. See, what's he got here? Not my precious body fluids. Yeah, whatever. Anyway. It's just a race that pops. Hey and hey. Hello, DeRay. Lotus's 8-ball is 3.5 grams, if I remember right. Jane said, Lol, I have no clue. I didn't do that crap. Yep, I never did feel like wasting that kind of money. Jane says, hi, DeRay. Olivia said, yeah, because the boys sang about it back in the 80s and 90s, and that said straight out of the bottom. Lotus said, well, I was a bad kid, I told you. That's why it's called history, Lotus. It's in the past. All you can do is make tomorrow better than yesterday. Leader said, who wasn't a bad kid? Me? Lotus said, Randy and Jane. Carlos said, only illegal drug I ever was a sweet old marijuana. Late night says, I know this guy. It's an AI. Amber said, Snowball. Fight 50 says, I mastered baked beans and baked chicken wings together. Thank you to a Navy vet for sharing. Olivia says, haha, I call bullshit. You had to have rebel once, old man. No, I really, I've never been drunk. I've never done any kind of illegal drugs. Like I said, I got caught riding on the back of a 3-wheeler from the cops one time, but no, I never did anything major. I've never been arrested. I've never been in handcuffs. No. Really, Olivia, I really lived a boring life. Jane says, hi, Carlo. It's just a race. And Jane, hi, Jane. Carlo says, hi, Jane. That's one of the reasons I never had friends, because friends was out doing that shit. I didn't want to be a part of it. I'm telling y'all, I believe my mama would have killed me if I'd have got in trouble like that or got caught doing shit like that. Amber said, lucky. Jane said, hi, Amber. And Amber said, well, that's boring. Exactly. I told y'all I lived a boring life. And what did I get out of it? Nothing. Everybody can come on here and be just the same as me, and they could have done it all their life, and everything's fine. If they don't do it now, it's just, I mean, I just didn't feel like doing that shit. Amber said, hi, Jane. Lotus said, that is it. That's it. Old school party night so Randy can experience? No. Jane said, no, because, hell, now if anything stupid happened like that, I'd get drug tested at work and lose my job. I ain't even doing that. Jane said, hi, Fight 50. Fight small town, great values. Jane, Olivia said, laugh, LOL. Jane said, Lotus, I can't hang, knock your socks off. And you know what happens if your socks comes off, Jane. Flight 50 says, hi, Jane. Fight. Jane said, Pops, it's too old too. That's right. Olivia said, you know what Boggy said to me this morning? What's that? It's just a race, and no wonder why you look so beautiful for your age, because you do not do the bad drugs. You're just an awesome dad. I try to be. I've got my bad, I'm not perfect by no means, I'll tell you that, but I do try to do the right thing every day. Lotus said, just letting you know you're going to be up all weekend. No. I have a feeling I'm going to have to go walk out there and see what the heck Randy's doing. I tell y'all what. Let me see if he's still out there. Hold on a minute. Never mind. I was going to take y'all out there and let you see the trailer, but he's already shutting it down. Leader said he was going to buy a 5.3 and was going to use it to rally. Amber said coconut, pineapple, snowball. Lotus said why? Mattis said make sure he didn't electrocute himself. Well, we turned the generator off. I don't think if he tried it back up, everything he done so far has been good. But now I don't know if he tested that last one or not. But Olivia said he shows me a video of an engine inhaling a bunch of pine needles and stuff still running. Lotus said a big heavy thing weighs more than a rally car. Olivia says I don't know because that engine could take beating. Lotus said drop a tree on itself. Yeah. Olivia said it literally ate pine needles. I don't understand why people do that. I mean, I know you want to show the motor is tough, but that shit is not good on a motor. I just don't get it. Lotus said 40 views. Well, yeah, I guess I do. I mean, I guess if you're making money off of it, I guess it'd be all right. But I would find that I'm not gonna say I never do it because I mean, you know, I know y'all like for me to do like the burnouts on the Vivo and stuff. I don't do it because I know how much money it could cost. But I guess if I was making a bunch of money, I might would do shit. I don't know. Luther said they were kids, so well that makes sense. Lotus said, or if you're about to junk it, yeah. Now if I knew I was gonna junk it, wasn't gonna do nothing with it, maybe a little different, or swap it, yeah. But I still can't do it because somebody might could use some engine parts. I don't know. I don't know. Well, I thought he was coming in here. He'll come walking in and eating the ice cream. I hadn't finished my pie yet, so I haven't opened my big bowl of, my big tub of ice cream. I'll probably finish my pie tonight, and then I'll probably start eating my ice cream tomorrow. Let's see. AJ says, hey, how are you today? I'm doing great. Hope you are, AJ. AJ said, do you love my profile picture? It's my car. Let me. I can't see that good. Let me pull it up and look at it. Oh, yeah. That looks good. I like the all black. That's pretty cool. Let's see. It's just a race. Okay, Pops. Can you please give me advice? I have really bad anxiety and I get nervous talking to people, but do you think I should do a live stream also? Yes. Now, believe me, if you'll go back and look at the very first videos that Randy and I started doing, when the camera come on, we wouldn't even talk. So I don't like doing this. I mean, I didn't like, now I enjoy it now, but when we first started and when I first started the lives, I really didn't like it. I feel like I'm just sitting here, and that's the reason I don't like people making fun and stuff like that, because it's nerve-wracking sitting here doing this. But yes, if it's something you want to do, go for it. And you'll start building up where it don't bother you. Olivia said, yeah, I think we were trying to kill the engine, but it wouldn't die. They tried flooding it and feeding the pineapples, and that thing just went sloop, fed them fed me more heifers. Fight 50 says, you got pie and ice cream, brother. You're blessed. I know. Thank you. Lotus said Civic? Question mark. AJ said 2024 Honda Civic Sport. It's a sharp looking car. AJ said, I paid it off. Cool. Yoda said, hi, hello. Lotus said, nice. AJ said, and I graduated college with my bachelor's degree I'm making in May. Awesome. Proud of you, buddy. Keep up the good work. You'll go far. Olivia said, does it have a turbo? AJ said, yes. Olivia said, devil. Olivia said, never mind. What's that?
The Eclair or whatever.
Yeah, whichever one you don't want, I'll take that one. Hey, Jason, how was your day? It was a nice day. I got what I needed to do, and then we got a lot done on this. Well, it's a work day, as good as a work day can be, but we got a lot done on the trailer. Little stuff's coming along, so it's a good day. Let's see, what would you rate? 1 to 10? I'd say with the weather, and I'm feeling good. I was not, sad or nothing. I'd say 8, 9, maybe. As far as being at work, it would have been a 10 if I wouldn't have been at work. Olivia said it was 1-4. How was yours, AJ? And how would you rate yours? Woo. Let's see. Olivia said -12. That wasn't an option. It was 1 and -10. It's just a race. You should tell your son that you look awesome and beautiful when he gets back in the office, all right? Olivia said, it was cold this morning. Yes, it was. You can feel the temperature dropping. I don't know what the low is supposed to be, but it's starting to drop out there now. Lowe said, I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I know, right? I had to get another box just to put it back there for everybody. Some people don't like us to have snacks on the desk. I don't understand why. I kind of like it. I would like to. I'd like to do it where we had coupons or something and give it away to people. Let's see. It's just a Ray. He says, do you like cherry ice cream? I pretty much like all ice cream. There's, I mean, if it's there and I would eat it, but I wouldn't really go out and just pay for it, you know, or buy it for myself to eat. But yeah, I like it. Lotus said Cinnamon Toast Crunch is my cereal. Now, do you know Cinnamon Toast Crunch? I won't eat it with milk, but I will eat it like a snack, like a chips. But for some reason, I don't like milk in it. Lotus says, I like cherry Cordell ice cream. I didn't know what that was. Didn't know if you need me to open that or not. I didn't see you.
I got it, trust.
I was fixing to take everybody out there. About time I opened the door, you was turning the lights off.
I was just making me some ramen noodles.
No, I'm talking about when you shut the trailer up.
Oh,
Did you put the generator up?
I did. Just so you know, I went ahead and wired the other section of the cord.
I kind of figured that's what you do. Just the reason I said, if that's what you're gonna do, I wasn't gonna do this.
Yeah, I know.
Fight says,
That's why
your
I
shank
go
wall is it's great for good folks that consume cannabis. What? Lotus said slow night. Yes, it is. Which we are on 2 hours later than we normally are. Fight 50 said sorry, snack wall. Yeah. Carlos says up Randall Macho Man Salvage. It's just a race that I should tell you that I look awesome and beautiful when you get back in here.
You do.
It says,
You need glasses. Blink twice.
you
if
should
you're
tell
naked.
your son that you look awesome and beautiful when he gets back in the office.
Oh,
I
thank
think they're
you.
telling me I should tell you
Oh, yeah.
that you do.
I look absolutely stunning.
Uh-oh. Madison said, I made dinner, Randall.
Okay, I made ramen noodles.
He'll eat again. He's a growing youngin'.
Yeah.
Lotus said, yo, yay, the Macho Man. The cream rises to the top. Whoever said, do you have a bull bar on your Chevy? I really, the Chevy LBZ Duramax, my favorite Chevy. I do not. I would like to find one to go on it, but I don't have one.
But I got an LBZ. I'll let you get it.
Fight 50 says, I think my wings are almost ready, 350 degrees. Madison said, okay.
I don't measure temperature, I just guess. Like I'm supposed to put boiling water in this cup of noodles. Whatever the K-cup makes is hot enough for me.
Yeah. I guess I have to go fill my coffee pot back up with water.
Probably.
Every time I go, I always leave it full and I always go back in there and it's empty.
Exactly, you leave it full for me to empty it. Duh.
It's supposed to be like a switch. Leave it like you found it.
No. You return a switch to its normal position.
Should be the way you found it.
Nope. Sometimes I find switches wrong. And sometimes I lie about it.
But our rule says you're supposed to leave them the way you found them.
Oh.
Whoever says Black Horse stainless steel. All right.
Be a hell of a bull bar.
Bull bar.
I looked into them whenever I got my truck, but I've kind of stopped customizing it. Diesel's a little expensive.
Wherever I'm gonna make me one out of exhaust pipe, I'm gonna double it up.
Here we fucking go. Jesus Christ. Fuck me to tears.
Lotus is gonna help me. Lotus said I ain't saying shit.
So much for not rage baiting people, for fuck's sakes. I didn't cook shit.
Lotus said he trying to get me in trouble.
Yeah, he is.
No.
Lotus, if he did not tell you, we did get the mini split in. Outside of me leaning off the ladder at a 45-degree angle, 13 foot in the air, to wire it all up, it was pretty damn easy. Works great too.
Olivia said, Peener. Lotus said, told you. Weber says, I am getting a LBZ Duramax or LB7 or 7.3 Power Stroke.
Well, I got an LBZ, he's got an LB7, and he used to have a 7.3.
Yep. Olivia said, Beater. Lotus said, not really that hard.
Well, I did the right thing today, Lotus. I went to Harbor Freight and bought a 14 gauge, 100 foot drop cord. And that's what I'm using to wire the rest of the trailer for outlets and all.
Just the lights and stuff.
And outlets for phones.
For phones, I mean. Carlos said, beat your meat through this beat. Libby said, oh, a Silverado 5.3, it was what it was. Fight 5 said, I guess I saved the best for last. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom.
Well, it's got to be better than that last one they just come out with last year. I got about halfway through and turned the shit off. It seems stupid.
Paxton said hi. Lotus said, honestly, most new AC units hook up like that.
Really? Well,
We're going to buy one for the office here real soon.
Yeah. One of the guys we work with, he's called a road foreman. Basically, he's in charge of writing up engineers. He sells them on the side, but it's $620 plus tax.
We paid for less than that for that one.
And that one's a $9,000. And his $9,000 and his $12,000 is the same price, but I still got to pay tax with the $620. Or I could go on Amazon and get the 12,000 BTU for like, what was it, $450?
I don't remember.
$450, $500, and then $100 for shipping. So it's the same price. Actually, it's just a smidge cheaper. I'm like, I'll just.
And I don't. It can just come to us. But
Yes,
we're gonna have to get one for here, and I think 9 would be good in here, just like that thing. But we'll see. Whoever said our 7.3 Power Stroke's good. Now mine was a 99 model. Mine was real good. I was happy with the motor and the transmission.
Well,
I couldn't keep brakes on the truck, but I was impressed with the motor.
They say those 7.3s.
And I'm not a
Don't
Ford
change
man.
Don't change it. If you do anything, put you an exhaust on it. But once you start tuning it and everything, that's when you start having trouble. No different than any other. I mean, it's never going to be a big horsepower number truck unless you really break into it. That truck in a stock form with maybe a muffler delete and a 4-inch straight pipe will pull everything in the damn world and some.
Olivia said apparently it's an invincible engine. Although Passion said glaze looks like ice cream. Bert says I have a recliner. We both go way back. There you go. Lotus says, yeah, they come pre-charged now. Weber
Yep.
said 73CWEF.
I don't know what that means. Crew. Yeah, I don't know. Lotus said 9 would be plenty for that room. 12 would be nice and cold though. Well, I did the math. That trailer that we have is 8.5 foot wide, and you take everything off, like for the width of the trailer, like the walls and everything, it's 8 foot on the inside, give or take an inch or 3. All right, it's 53 foot long, which is just shy of 500 square foot. All right, so that 9,000 is rated for up to 550 square foot. We're only going to be doing about 120 square foot in there, and I'll tell you right now, even with the top open and the air blowing straight out the hallway in there, it cooled it down substantially.
It did.
And in here, I mean, you could put right through this wall right here where the window used to be, right above where the 3D printer is, and put a 9,000 in this room, wired up for 125 volt. I mean, yeah, 9,000 would be plenty, and we could probably open the door up and have the little supply closet still attached and keep it warm and cool. Yeah, I agree.
Half Hulk says, hey, how's my favorite Southern Baldy doing? I'm doing great. I hope you are. Your son sounds as country as Rebel Yell with the banjo.
If you hear me strumming on the banjo, just know I
Lotus
learned how to
said,
play the banjo.
Lotus said, my best friend has a 99 7.3. We did injectors, high pressure pump, and Wicked Wheels mod turbo. It runs great and just keeps going. Like I said,
They're great.
now in 99, I bought the truck brand new. And now, like the truck, as far as the Ford, it rode like a wagon, but I pulled on my 30-foot camper, and it was a 6-speed straight gear. I could pull out and pass at 80 mile an hour. That truck would run. And now, when I got my Duramax, I told him that the Duramax didn't have to beat that 7.3 as long as it was equal. But now I believe my Duramax was stronger than that 7.3, but I was very impressed with that 7.3.
Well, that might be something to do with the Allison compared to the 6-speed.
It might have been. I mean, but now I did like the straight gear, but now it was a 2500 where my dually was a 35 or is a 3500. Lotus says, are you talking about mini splits? Yes.
Yes.
Weber said 7.3. Power stroke sounds nice. 10-10 and a bat beating together.
Just like an old 6.5
Gearhead.
Detroit, 6.2 Detroit, or a 5.9 Cummins.
Lotus says, to be fair, we did have work because I threw a push rod retainer. To be fair, we did that work because it threw a push rod retainer. Oh, okay. Lotus said 12. If it's the mini, they stuck it in winters. They cool a lot better than the heat.
Oh, really? Well, the way I'm wiring it up, I could probably run a damn heater or something if that 9,000 won't work in that small like apartment of the trailer. But I would go for the 12 in here to be fair. The 9,000 would probably do enough. And really, if y'all wanted to see me get fancy, I could put the outside unit on the roof.
Well, we'll see, but as much insulation as I put in that trailer, we ought to be okay, I would think. Weber said, what is a 1.9 TDI?
That's a Volkswagen engine. That's pre all the DEF and shit. They say it revs better and it runs substantially better than the 2-liter. Slightly less power, but better motor all around. Deleted, they get about 70 miles a gallon.
I've done sat here and got sore. My back's hurt.
I don't even want to think about getting up again. I can't hardly fucking walk right
Well, I guess not. You jumped down off that bed. That was not very smart.
now. Fucking hurt.
I think that's the first time he's jumped that far since he had that rod in his butt.
Yeah, it was about a 5-foot drop off, if not more. Weber said my favorite 1.9 TDI. Hey, there you go. Ryan at VR6 Prodigy or the Hiker Bro, he wants me to 1.9 swap my Toyota. I would love to do it, but I'm not going to replace my perfectly fine 22 RE right now.
Now, like I said, we are wanting to do something with that little Nissan out there, so I don't know what we're going to do, but we do have plans to do something here. But we got, just like us working on this trailer, we would like to get to our next project, do the same thing until it gets finished instead of jumping around. But Lotus says, don't you give that damn Loch Ness Monsters free titty? Tree fitty?
You feel like making a Mars video?
I'll do whatever I gotta do. Alex says, where are you from? And says, hi, we're in Denton, North Carolina. Or is it Ali? Sorry, Ali. Ali. Olivia said, 30 biggest and cheapest engine you can fit in it. There you go. Weber said, smart car swap with a Helifit.
Ooh.
I want to do a smart car with a Hayabusa engine. Olivia said she like them big. Lotus says, have you guys sorted out how to get the cars in the trailer? No, we are going, there's no questions about it. We should get pretty damn close to the living quarters done by Friday. And this weekend, we are going to have to put them on. We do have.
Those steel ramps, you got are what, 4 foot? Give or take.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we got 12-foot aluminum ramps.
And that's
And
3 times bigger than our regular.
But-
And the trailer's 2, maybe 3 times taller than the load boy. So I'm hoping we'll be okay. If
But-
not, we'll figure out
Well,
something.
we can put wood, like a big block of wood on either side, and then just have the steel ramp run up and then run up the aluminum. There's a way to do it.
Let's see. Lotus says Hayabusa smart cars are nuts. Yeah. Olivia said, isn't the Elephant one of the biggest gas engines? I think so.
Nope.
Nope. Maybe not.
Biggest gas engine's like 900 cubic inches.
Let's see. Ali says, bro, you always pronounce my name wrong. Haha. Remember the boxer Muhammad Ali. Ali. I'm sorry. Whoever said, do you guys love the 2JZ STU? It's fine with me.
They're damn good motors.
Yeah. Weber said turbo. Ed said that overheated light too bright. That overhead light too bright. Y'all gotta get a lamp or something. I know, right? Oh, they said it's all good. I never argue with you.
Never angry with you.
Oh, angry. Sorry.
So
Well, if you're not angry, you're not going to argue either. So that's how I mispronounce all kinds of words. Sorry. Lotus said my car goes. Olivia says hers says
Verse.
I was going to say RX-8. Ed said poor guy on the couch getting blinded.
I'd be alright.
Elise says, you got kids? I got 3. That's my oldest one right there.
I got 2.
Man said, he'd be fine. Whoever said, Turbo Jack O'Lettering. Olivia said, mine goes RX-8. It's an 8, she said. Boy, she don't like for me to.
Don't rage bait the dog.
I thought it was a rat.
Either way.
It says, can I marry your daughter? Sure. You can marry my daughter.
Hell, you can have my wife.
Damn.
I'll start the bidding.
Lotus says, here we go.
Here we go again.
Whoever said, my car goes vroom, da da da.
You know what mine does? Nothing, because they're broke.
Carlos says, Mazda rotary, prap.
Yep, like the RX-8.
I shouldn't do that. I'm just playing Olivia. Hot Wheels says, hello, it's just Ray. Can I be your daughter-in-law? Well, right now, I only got one open son, and he's in
South Dakota.
So it would have to be a long-distance relationship. It says, and no, my Supra still has the silencer ring. It's a Nissan Skyline GT 1979. Cool.
Damn.
Olivia said, grr, it's a 7.
The
Lotus
number
said,
after 6 and before 9? That's 69.
Lotus said, spicy Randy tonight. Bert said, what's the difference between a BMW and a porcupine? The porcupine pricks are on the outside. I like it.
Between a BMW and a porcupine.
Jane said, Lord, nice, Brat. Mattis says, you can have the guy in the back just so you know he's a lot. Don't let him fool you.
I'm low maintenance, but I'm a pain in the ass.
Weber said, my Toyota 2013 Corolla sounds like broom. Caleb, how do you say that?
Caleb Shaker.
Caleb says, Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs. That's right. I like my Cocoa Puffs. Olivia says, you can't come to Randy.
Hollywood Stream Sniper asked if he could ask the guy in the red shirt a question. You can ask a question. I'm reading chat as well.
Go ahead. Olivia says, damn it, Randy, what I tell you of eating those whole instead of your veggies? Guy in the red shirt, can you get a drumstick for the guy in the green shirt?
I mean, I can get him a screwdriver and he can play ratty-tat-tat on the table.
Madison said he will annoy you until you get mad and then ask you why you're, yeah.
Why you're always mad.
Yes, he will. Aggravate the pure fucking hell out of you and then say, what'd I do?
Just so y'all know, I choked on some chips today.
Oh God, don't even start. Don't even start. Madison said, always so mad he is. He's the most angry youngin' I've ever damn met. I done forgot that name. Caleb said, burritos or tacos? I like burritos, but I do like tacos too.
I like burritos. I like them a little chunkier.
Weber says, my 4.2 Ford F-150 sounds like push, push, push.
You know that song? I thought I heard somebody calling my name.
Push, push. It's just a race. It's all right. You both have a nice evening. Talk to you both later. See you, DeRay. I hope you have a good day.
See ya.
Jay said, Lord, those are men typical. Hollywood said, close enough. Jane said, take care of DeRay. Olivia said, sound like our amazing friend for you. Let's see what we got.
Listen,
here.
I am more than happy to admit that I am an absolute, without a shadow of a doubt, the biggest pain in your ass. I can tell you. But I couldn't be more annoying.
We do have to put video together today, so we're going to go ahead and call it right here.
Ryan said, damn it.
Jane said, take care of DeRay. Logan said, that sounds like an amazing. Oh, I read that. Lemon says, I'm writing a book on reverse psychology. Please don't read. Ryan said, damn it, Lord. Weber says, hey guys, are you furries? We're not, but Ryan is.
Ryan has a furry suit.
Ryan said, y'all have a good night. See you, Ryan. Lydia said, love y'all. Good night. James said, hey, Ryan. Listen, what's up, Ryan? Fight said, please say a prayer for Mr. Brett Favre. He deserves our thanks. Ryan said, hey, Jane. Maddie said, hey, and bye, Ryan. Jane said, take care of all. Olivia says, hey, Ryan. Hollywood said, peace. Lotus said, Ryan, go live. Weber says, damn. Ryan says, hey, Olivia, it's just Ray says, yes, you as well, Jane. You're a sweet Jane. Ryan says, hey, Lotus. Hollywood said, double tap the screen, chat. Yes, please. Ryan said, my table has a furry suit. Ollie said, LFG. Weber said, HAHU. Jane said he wants to see you in the furry suit. Kevin said, brother, I'm here for you. Don't worry. Please don't worry. I'm sorry. You're good, Kevin. Ron said, I'm sorry. Law, I'm soon for bed. I'll be thinking about 1 in the morning, though. Madison, I think I could live without seeing that. Yeah. Y'all have a good day. Good night whenever you're watching this. And remember, keep it silly.
Let's fucking go!
Whatever.
LFG.